Maramures is one of the few places in Europe where traditions have been preserved for centuries. In this remote corner of Romania, you'll find wooden churches that are over 500 years old, villages where horse-drawn carts are still the norm, and people who still practice the ancient crafts their ancestors passed down. This is not just a place to visit, it's a living, breathing piece of history. Ready to see why Maramures is one of Romania's best-kept secrets? Let's take a journey through this magical region. Maramures is more than just a region in northern Romania, it's a step back in time. As the sun rises over the sweeping valleys and dense forests, it paints the land in hues of orange and gold. This is a place where the past is still alive. The wooden houses, the winding rivers, the breathtaking mountains, everything here feels like it could be a scene from a forgotten storybook. If you're someone who values history, culture, and nature, then Maramures is the place to be. But what makes this region stand out? It's the connection to the land and traditions that have survived centuries. No big cities, no skyscrapers, just simplicity and authenticity. The untouched landscapes and preserved villages are living proof that some things can remain unchanged, no matter how much time passes. Now let's talk about something truly unique about Maramures, the wooden churches. These aren't your typical church buildings. Picture this: towering wooden spires, delicate carvings on the doors, and the smell of fresh wood in the air. You'd think you've just stepped into a fairy tale. These churches are masterpieces of craftsmanship and stand as symbols of the deep spiritual roots of this region. What makes them even more special? There are 8 of them that are on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Can you imagine the stories these ancient buildings could tell if they could speak? Each one is a piece of history, built with techniques passed down through generations. The way the sunlight hits these churches, it feels like a time portal, taking you back to a simpler, more peaceful era. Walking inside, you feel the quiet hum of centuries-old prayers, and you can't help but be in awe. Now, step into the villages of Maramures, where life moves at a different pace. The cobblestone streets, the wooden houses with intricate carvings, the vibrant flowers lining the windowsills, it's like walking through a living museum. The people here are incredibly welcoming, with a warmth that makes you feel like you're part of the family. These villages are home to age-old traditions that are still very much alive. Farmers work the land as they've done for centuries, and artisans craft everything by hand, from pottery to textiles. It's fascinating to see how everything is done the old-fashioned way, but it's also refreshing. No rush, no distractions, just pure, simple life. But here's the real magic. Despite all the modern advances in the world, these people have held on to their roots. Whether it's the way they celebrate holidays or the way they pass down their knowledge, there's a sense of pride in keeping things traditional. How many places can you say that about? One of the most exciting things about Maramures is the festivals. Imagine this: lively music, people dressed in colorful costumes, and dances that go on for hours. It's not just a show for tourists, it's an authentic celebration of the region's culture. The festivals here are a chance to see the soul of Maramures in action. Whether it's a wedding, a harvest festival, or a holiday gathering, the customs are deeply rooted in the way people live here. Each festival tells a story, from the music that echoes through the hills to the dances that have been passed down through generations. It's impossible not to get caught up in the energy. You're not just a spectator, you're a participant, and you feel like you're part of something much larger than yourself. And have you ever wondered what it's like to be surrounded by a community where every festival is a celebration of life, family, and tradition? In Maramures, every event is a chance to step into history and see the past come to life right in front of your eyes. But Maramures isn't just about culture. The natural landscapes here are nothing short of breathtaking. The Rodney Mountains rise majestically into the sky, their peaks dusted with snow in the winter. Rivers snake through lush valleys, cutting their way through the land like veins, full of life. The forests here are so green, so dense, it feels like you've walked into a world untouched by time. What makes this landscape even more fascinating is how accessible it is. Whether you're an avid hiker or just looking to take a peaceful walk, there's something for everyone. The views from the mountain peaks will make your jaw drop, and the peace and quiet in the valleys will leave you feeling like you've found a secret hideaway. It's a place where nature isn't just a backdrop, it's a character in the story of Maramures. The way the land and people are intertwined here is something that's rare to find. How often do you get to experience the kind of tranquility that Maramures offers? Now, for something a bit unusual but incredibly fascinating, the Mary Cemetery of Sapansa. This isn't your typical cemetery. Here, the tombstones are painted with vibrant colors and feature humorous, life-affirming messages. It's not morbid, it's actually quite beautiful in a way. The residents of Maramures have a unique approach to death. They celebrate the lives of their loved ones with joy, humor, and artistry. Each tombstone tells a story, not just of the person buried beneath it, but of their life and character. The paintings on the graves are often scenes from their lives, like the way they worked or their hobbies. It's a celebration of who they were and how they lived, not just a marker of their passing. It's like nothing you've ever seen before, and it's a beautiful reminder that life, no matter how fleeting, should always be celebrated. Now, after all this exploration, let's talk about something that's bound to make your mouth water: Maramures traditional cuisine. Imagine sitting down to a hearty meal of polenta, smoked meats, and fresh cheeses, all made with ingredients grown right here in the region. The food here isn't just tasty, it's a direct reflection of the land and its people. Every dish is made with love and care, and you can taste the history in each bite. From the delicious stews to the handmade bread, there's a real connection to the land in the way the food is prepared. It's simple, honest food with flavors that will stay with you long after you've left. And let's not forget about the drinks, local spirits made from fruits like plums and apples that pack a punch and warm you up from the inside. Have you ever had a meal so comforting that you felt like you'd just come home? That's exactly what it feels like to dine in Maramures. As the sun sets over the rolling hills of Maramures, you can't help but reflect on the journey. From the towering churches to the vibrant festivals, from the peaceful landscapes to the joyful cemetery, it all comes together in a way that's impossible to forget. Maramures isn't just a place you visit, it's a place you experience on a deeper level. The people, the culture, the land, it's all part of a story that's been told for centuries and is still unfolding today. If you're looking for a place that feels like stepping into a living, breathing history book, then Maramures is it. It's a reminder that no matter how much the world changes, some things remain constant, and that's what makes this place so special. If you've enjoyed this journey through Maramures, make sure to leave a comment, share this adventure with friends, and subscribe to the channel for more travel stories. Don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep living the adventure.